Hey there, it's Claire, day 13 of the Stream Your Heart Out live streaming challenge. And today I'm going to be talking to you about my top 5 favorite social channels that I follow. Just to give you, a rundown if you're interested. So mine are probably going to be a little more social media strategy and marketing focused, but they're really interesting, all of them. And there's, I think you can find people who are really good at what they do within their niche, and use them as examples of how to create a really strong social video live streaming presence, because at the end of the day, it's about knowing who you are, who your brand is, who you're making content for, and all of these examples I think do a really good job of creating short form content, video wise, and some of them even live stream too. So my top 5, let's just get into it. So starting with a classic for me is later.com or at later media, primarily on Instagram, but they really have great content across most platforms. So TikTok, LinkedIn are a couple others that I follow them for, and they are definitely good at differentiating content for each channel. So depending on where you like to be, they've got content that's directed for that channel, which is great. So I've been following Later for a long time, and they really focus on industry news, social media industry news, and best practices. But it's a perfect blend of entertainment and actionable insights, especially on their blog. They have a lot of practical things that you can do to grow and market your content. And I've just always found their information to be really good, and their direction to be really good, and they back it up with data. So you know that that's accurate. So they're a great one. Recently, I've really liked following Aaron Parnas for just general news and reporting on TikTok primarily, but even though he's more of like just world news, politics news, he does a great job of just sharing immediate headlines. Like, he is able to turn around content so quickly and concisely, and pretty direct without a lot of like additional commentary, if you will. So he's a good one, just as an example of someone who has figured out how to like produce large amounts of content in a very accessible way. And he clearly has to go live pretty frequently. And so his brand that he's kind of created is very low maintenance, and it's kind of like he goes live wherever he is. So it's almost like getting a FaceTime from a friend. And that, I think, is like the real strength of his channel, is he makes it very relatable. And so he's a good one to follow as an example of someone who just knows their audience, and can get things out in a really quick time frame. Another one is Natasha Pierre. I think that's how you say her last name, but she's also known as at Shine with Natasha on Instagram. And she's also a recent discovery for me. She does primarily content around educating people on how to make better video for marketing and marketing video, like how to best market video. And she does have quite a bit of live streaming content, but she also does social video, long form video, how to be in front of the camera. But I just really love her stuff, and I'm excited to continue to like dive into some of her past content, but I've really enjoyed her as a expert creator to follow for video. So she's a great one. And then another sort of similar last name, I'm probably gonna butcher this one too, but Anthony Pierre on LinkedIn. He is basically his focus is creating awesome infographics on how to improve your messaging, and he comes from a product marketing background. So he is great for me personally, just because he really kind of lays out how best to present your message, what resonates and what's not. He does a lot of infographics that compare side by side, like this is why this works, this is why this doesn't, and you can really see visually like what is gonna do best, because you're also a consumer of products. So I really like his style, his accessibility as well, and he's just someone, again, who, if you are just looking for better ways to message and market your content, it's great. So yeah, check him out. And then lastly is like a very old, tried and true favorite, and her name is Rachel Carton. She's also at Milk Carton with a K on Instagram and TikTok primarily, but she's lovely. She came from social media marketing background kind of got her start at Bon Appetit magazine. So a lot of her stuff is also like a little bit food focused. It's sprinkled in, but she really focuses on all things social media, so industry news, social media management, and just does it in like a fun, consumable way. Again, has a really strong brand identity and way of communicating content that it's clear she knows her audience. So again, like just really have loved her for a really long time. So she's a fun one to follow as well. But yeah, that most of mine, again, very social media focused. But if you are trying to promote your live streams and get in front of people, learn how to repurpose your live stream content, recorded live streams for social media, or just gain audience, these are all great people to sort of teach you the ins and outs of social media, video marketing, and how you can resonate more with the people that you want to. So yeah, I encourage you to check out all of them, and stay tuned for more live streams coming to you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.